Make bedtimes the best times with Bookosmia's Goodnight Stories. For kids, by kids.
Inspiration comes from the most unusual places. 12-year-old Sanjana from Chennai pens a beautiful tale of friendship between a king and his caged bird. This moral story is called The Sad King and His Caged Parrot. Once upon a time, there lived a king of a small country. He loved his people and his country. Once, when he went on a tour to his neighboring country, while returning back to his kingdom, he was gifted a caged parrot by the neighboring country's king. The king loved the parrot and knew that parrots talk. He wanted to talk with the parrot. So the king appointed a trainer for the parrot to speak. Many days went by, but the parrot did not speak. The king asked the royal princess to help the parrot speak. The royal princess tried to talk with the parrot, but the parrot did not speak a word. 2 months passed by. Everything was going well in the kingdom. Suddenly the king received a surprising message from his minister that in a few days his enemy will declare a war against his country. It was an unpleasant sudden surprise for the king. He has to save his country. On hearing this, the king ordered his army to be ready for the war. That night, the king was sitting sadly in his room by the side of the caged parrot and thinking about planning for the war, consequences and after effects of the war. He was concerned about the safety of his country's people. He wanted to share about his thoughts with someone, and so he expressed his feelings of fear and concern about the upcoming war with the parrot. On hearing the king's thoughts and feelings, the parrot for the first time started speaking. The king stared at the bird with surprise and disbelief at first. He then composed himself and started listening to the parrot. The parrot, like a wise counselor and not a mere bird, said, "Don't worry, Your Majesty. We are all gifted with great energy by God to find success in life, so go ahead with courage. You will definitely win the war against your enemy king, and you will save your country and people." Inspired by the confidence the parrot had on him, the king bravely fought and won the war against the enemy. The king came to the parrot, opened the cage and said, "My dear bird, as you said, I won the war, and now you too are free to fly and reach the height of the sky. Be happy." The parrot said, "Thank you, my lord," and flew away happily. Thank you.